Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Forlan. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he... It's Forlan! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Palmeiras are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Mbappe. No, he's not getting his way this time. Can he get on the end of this? Caicedo. And it's Azar. Son Heung-min. Now this could... Azar! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Palmeiras grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Messi, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Messi! Genius! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete!
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Palmeiras get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Valverde. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that's aimed into the middle. Crunching tackle. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. A Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. And here's Azar. Messi's cross. Oh, well played, well played. Forlan has found the net here, of course. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Goulet. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Azar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Valverde. Now Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Valverde gets flagged offside. Vieira. Hazard powering forward here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's a key interception. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Looking to play him in. Son Heung-min has it out wide and in space. It's a mighty effort! And again! That is some save from Khan! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Always onto this. It's Forlan! Forlan! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face.
Forlan! Oh, what a mistake! And it's Azar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's through here. And he cuts out the supply. Well, nicely intercepted. Caicedo. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's not got that quite right. And here's Azar. It's Azar! Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Threads one in. And the first 45 minutes are up. Palmeiras are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So it's back to business. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Vieira. Denilson. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Spread neatly. Denilson. Cross to the back post. And that's the keeper's ball. Now it's Son Heung-min. Probing pass. Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And one more try. That's another chance. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Palmeiras really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Caicedo. And it's Valverde. Denilson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And this is Messi. Might be dangerous. And the shot! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah.
Mbappe is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That was travelling. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Azar. To Denilson, and it's Azar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. He's on it. Can he get away? Messi. Denilson. It's a throw-in. Azar. And here's Forlan. Now it's Goulet. Forlan. It's Forlan! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Mbappe. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Palmeiras present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Bam, it's a quick one. Azar. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Forlan.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Thinks about the shot. It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? That is good strength. Has a look and plays it forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hazard short changes him with that pass. And here's Mbappe, and he's found a way past.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Mbappe! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! About as smooth as it gets! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
He's in a great position here. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's had it taken off him. Great vision. Benatia promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Hazard.
5 minutes added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Son Heung-min. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Palmeiras are down to 10 men. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? That's beautifully weighted. Great chance! Oh yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! How very smart. He just got it right.
Very good finish, but that back line could have dealt with it an awful lot better. I'm not sure what their plan was, but it's not coming off.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Palmeiras have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance. welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Vieira. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he welcomes it in. It's Son Heung-min! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gets his head on it! Cleared without hesitation. He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Caicedo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Palmeiras have their second corner now. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's... And the shot! Really well taken goal. Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And that's a good ball. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Oh, shooting chance! There it is! And Palmeiras score first. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that's going to be a booking. Rummenigge, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Distributed tidily. Played back in. Van Nistelrooy. Valverde gets a foot in here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Caicedo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's fabulous. Played in deep. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So, third corner of the game. There's the header! That's a good ball out wide. And it's Caicedo. And this is Son Heung-min. Danielson is always looking to play quality balls. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's there to belt it away. Aims beyond the defence. Danielson. Half an hour played now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Son Heung-min. Belletti. Rummenigge. And it's Vieira. Oh, that's a key interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And they win it back again. And this is Messi. Belletti. Rummenigge.
Palmeiras can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Can he get it through? Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. They've scored! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Palmeiras are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Palmeiras have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he welcomes it in. Vieira. Rummenigge. Knocks it into space. Rummenigge cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
It'll be a throw-in. Gets a good foot in there. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Palmeiras really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Palmeiras are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're off again. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now that is having a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
A case now of complete control. Hazard looking to play him in. Belletti. Rummenigge. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Van Nistelrooy. He's on it. Can he get away? Valverde. Now Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Goulet. Now it's Messi. Foot in. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. Mbappe! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now then, the ball's come loose. And a chance! And that's off target. Van Nistelrooy. Vieira. Nicely spread. Arda Güler. The ball's gone astray. Engages and forces him off the ball. Caicedo. Valverde. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And And he's quick to snatch it back. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Caicedo. Caught offside that time. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. Just about up to 75 minutes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great ball and shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Mbappe. Denilson.
Might want to be careful there.
Valverde. Son Heung-min. Hazard. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Denilson. Weir. Palmeiras couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's got away. Could have here their final chance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has not gone well. Weir. Valverde. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Decent hit from there. Caicedo. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rummenigge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Palmeiras are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Howson. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. And this is Son Heung-min. And the shot! It's in! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Palmeiras can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Son Heung-min taking in the accolades, having been... Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that's clever. Khan claims comfortably. So Nilsson's getting a start here.
Well, it's hardly a surprise, Peter, when you consider just how much natural ability he has.
It's great for us.
Yeah, and let's hope we get to see the best of this mercurial talent.
Well, just a delight to watch, isn't he, when he's making those runs?
Yeah, and in this day and age where...
It's Son Heung-min! Goulet. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nilsson. Nilsson. He's got away! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real...
And he has been fouled there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minute. Vieira! He's done very well to get to that.
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Foot in. First quarter of an hour gone. So it is still 0-0. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Goulet. Rummenigge.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Valverde, looking to play him in. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vieira, he's looking wide. Nilsson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Goulet. Valverde, looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Vieira deals with that comfortably.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Vieira to Nilsson. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's Asa! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although...
Asa! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Son Heung-min, and it's Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. can see things others simply cannot. Koulibaly defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pass somewhat off target. And they win it back again. Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Goulet. Howson. Goulet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Valverde has created one goal already. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Hazard. And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Rummenigge. And this is Son Heung-min, played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Belletti. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Palmeiras have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And the action is back on the way. Palmeiras carrying a one-goal lead. Nicely weighted ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Hazard looking to add to his goal. Hazard. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Valverde. Rummenigge, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Son Heung-min. Valverde. Son Heung-min. Shot could be on. Goulet has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Save from Khan. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Hazard, great vision. And this is Messi. He's onside. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Palmeiras are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Arda Goulet. Goulet going face-to-face with his great rival, Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Danielson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rummenigge. Nice physical challenge. Caicedo. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Rummenigge. Good read, needed to be. Van de Ven. And it's Hazard. And Son Heung-min. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Son Heung-min stood his ground strongly. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Son Heung-min! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Son Heung-min certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Goulet. Rummenigge. And it's Vieira. Defending was strong and firm. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Goulet. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Benatia. Goulet. Now Mbappe. In with the challenge. And it's Hazard. It's Hazard! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Pressing high and with purpose. Howson. Benatia. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And no, he's seen through all of that. Hazard. Van Nistelrooy.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
5 minutes left on the clock. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Hazard! Glorious from Hazard! A finish right from the top draw. And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Palmeiras find a position of real strength now. Rummenigge. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Arda Güler.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
He is through here. And that is expertly dealt with. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Howson. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's it. Palmeiras really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Azar, taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels. Oh, what a clock! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Vieira.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Benatia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Goulet opts for safety. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now Howson, and it's Benatia. Vieira. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Palmeiras looking to pass their way through. Goulet. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Belletti. Palmeiras, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Denilson. Vieira. And this is Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Son Heung-min. He's through here. And goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he was there to get a vital touch. Yeah, it's Son Heung-min! Howson with the clearance. Denilson. Van Nistelrooy. Hazard does really well to win the ball there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Pressure coming in from all directions. He's found the... takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a decent clearance. Corner number 2 then. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. He's going for goal! Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Denilson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Spread out to the left. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Mbappe! It's in!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he was quick to react. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Mbappe. Caicedo. For Valverde.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Denilson. Vieira. Now Howson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Arda Güler tries to play it through. And the shot! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Ha segnato al 38esimo minuto, numero 9.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Azar. Valverde. Can he finish? Superb from Valverde. A finish right from the top draw. Half-time imminent. What a time to score. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
No, that was never going to make it. Rummenigge. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Rummenigge.
Quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it's Vieira. And here's Güler. And it's Vieira. Some really good ball movement. Some really well-measured ball. That's a little off target. And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we're off again.
Palmeiras can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Güler. And he's forced to go back. Koulibaly. Messi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now Son Heung-min aimed beyond the defence. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Son Heung-min with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Nice physical challenge. Güler is always looking to break lines. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Palmeiras really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Oh, that's fabulous. Azar! Rummenigge, who does have an assist to his name. Goulet, can he get on the end of this? Caicedo. Now it's Son Heung-min. Mbappe, picked out brilliantly.
Palmeiras really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Palmeiras may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
He is! It's Son Heung-min! Goulet. Van Nistelrooy. That is good alertness. Van Nistelrooy. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Vieira. Over to the left. Passing is crisp and sharp. Caicedo has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Vieira, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Howson. It's Belletti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vieira. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Benatia. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And here's Azar. Rummenigge. So that's it. It is all over. Palmeiras perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Palmeiras desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.